Alright, YouTube, what's going on? Doing this from my webcam today on this new laptop I got, and it looks like the picture ain't too bad, but if the quality ain't as good as it usually is, I apologize. My camcorder zoom thing went out of it again. Now it's in getting fixed, so I'm stuck with this for a couple days. And I'm trying to get a new one, but I don't know, they want to try to fix it. I mean, here's what's going to happen. They're going to fix it, and then a month later it's going to do the same thing. I don't know why they just don't give me a new one, but whatever. Anyways, that's neither here or there. What I'm here to talk about today is the NFL Divisional Playoff recap here. I'm going to go through the few games. Let's see where we're at here. Looking at another page while I'm trying to do this, so I apologize. Let's start on the AFC side with the Baltimore Ravens beating Denver 38-35, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that game went to double overtime. So really, really good fought game there. Now, the Baltimore Ravens, look, I got nothing but respect for them. I really do. A lot of people think I'm hating on them. And look, I'm a Bengals fan. I should hate the Ravens, but in this case, I don't. You know, like I said, Ray Lewis, I've always liked him. I like Ed Reed. Joe Flacco, I'm just not a big believer in Joe Flacco, honestly, but he made me a believer with this performance in Denver. Now, look, I don't know if Baltimore's going to win it all this year, but right now they're playing hell of a good football, and I know this possibly, if I'm not mistaken, Ray Lewis's last game, or last year in this league. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I've been hearing. So the Ravens won that one, and now they'll be in the NFC, or the AFC Conference Playoff rounds. Guys, I don't know why I'm screwing up today. Something's wrong. But anyways, so congrats to Baltimore. Got nothing but respect for him. Peyton Manning, I don't know how much longer he's going to last, but like I said, it seems like Peyton Manning always struggles in the playoffs. I mean, he didn't do bad this game, but it seems like he always struggles in a big game, but I don't know why that is. Moving on here, let's the AFC still. New England beat Houston 41-28. Now, that was a given. I'm sorry. I said it from the beginning. Look, Houston can only beat the Cincinnati Bengals in the playoffs. Other than that, they can't beat a good team right now. Because every time Houston's had their chance to shine this year, they haven't opened up. So, like I said, Houston came in the playoffs struggling. They happen to be playing, like I said, a piss-poor, pathetic Bengals team. That's the only reason they got this far. But I know I'm bashing my team real bad, but it's true. Our offense is garbage. I mean, like I said, but we'll get to that later on. You know how I feel about it, but New England winning there wasn't a surprise as well as it was probably a surprise to anybody. But, yeah, and if Cincinnati would have been here, it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, we would have got killed either way. So, but anyways, congrats to New England. So it's going to be Baltimore, New England in the AFC Championship, which is a rematch of last year. So that'd be interesting to see how that goes. Now let's move over to the NFC side. I'll bring you some championship picks later on, and I don't know why this NFL.com keeps refreshing itself, but whatever. First game here, we got San Fran beat Green Bay 45-31, high-scoring game. I'm telling you, San Fran's scary right now. They could win it all. I mean, I would not be surprised if they won it all this year. They're just a hell of a team. Their defense is really incredible. Colin Kaepernick is really underrated. I mean, he's doing really good. That Harbaugh, I mean, all of them, that's just a great organization right now. So I look for the 49ers to really possibly win it all this year. I mean, out of the 4 teams that are remaining, there's probably only one other team that I think is going to win it. But other than that, congrats to the 49ers. Played a hell of a game. So, yeah, they scored 45 on Green Bay. Now, Green Bay's defense is, of course, nowhere near as good as it used to be. They're struggling. But congrats to San Fran, so they'll be moving on. In our final game here, let's see what we got here. God, never have this prepared. Never have this shit prepared. But anyways, here we go. Atlanta Falcons escaped. I ain't going to use the word beat because they escaped with a win against the Seattle Seahawks. Now, look, a lot of people, there's some Seahawks fans that have talked to me already here on YouTube, and they're really bummed out. They're saying their team sucks. I'm like, guys, Russell Wilson is a rookie quarterback, okay? I mean, very rarely does a rookie quarterback take a team to a Super Bowl unless they're Joe Montana or something. You know, I don't even know if he did or not. But every quarterback, I mean, the legendary quarterbacks, they didn't all start as good as that they are now. So you got to remember that. And plus, Seattle did not play that bad at the game. I mean, by all accounts, in the second half of this game, they should have won this game, honestly, because I'm not a big believer in Atlanta at all. Even after this game, I mean, if you're a Falcon fan, you can't be impressed with this win. You really can't. I mean, you guys almost gave up a win at home again. So, no, Atlanta was up 27-7 at one point in this game, and they allowed Seattle to come back and take the lead. Atlanta escaped. They really shouldn't have won, in my opinion. But that being said, Congrats to the Falcons. I'll give them their due. But, look, I don't see the Falcons, even though they're at home, beating San Fran next week. I really don't. Because the only player it seems like you ever hear about in Atlanta, unless you're a Falcon fan yourself, is Matt Ryan. I mean, other than that, who do you hear about? You don't hear about nobody. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's unbelievable that the Falcons have the best record in their conference and you don't hear nothing about them. I mean, you literally don't hear nothing about them. I watch SportsCenter all the time. You're hearing something about them now because they're in the Final Four. But other than that, you haven't heard nothing about them all season. So we got San Fran and Atlanta is our NFC Championship title game. I'm not going to give you the picks now, but if I had to pick absolutely right now, I'd take San Fran in a heartbeat. Atlanta just doesn't show me nothing. I'm real sorry. I just don't see Atlanta going all the way this year. I really don't. Like I said, if they prove me wrong, then you know, if they beat San Fran, it's actually a really decent team. I'm not saying Seattle ain't a decent team, but they're more experienced and they're older, and they got great defense. So if they beat San Fran, then we'll talk. But as far as I'm concerned, you guys shouldn't have beat Seattle at all. I mean, I really don't believe you should have. I believe that game belonged to Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. But congrats to Atlanta. San Fran, congrats to you. You guys are in there. And then our AFC, like I said, a rematch, Baltimore and New England. I'm really on the fence about this game. I don't know who to pick. I like New England, but yet at the same time I like Baltimore because the simple fact is Baltimore is going to try to push for the Super Bowl as hard as I can, considering it may be Ray Lewis's last season. So I'm on the fence for that. Yeah, I don't know the point spreads yet. They probably ain't even out yet. But stay tuned for the picks of the NFC Championship game and the AFC Championship game. And I'll try to get my camera back as soon as I can. Like I said, I don't know, these technology these days. I don't know if it's just that camera or if it's that mono, but I don't know. Watch out for them digital camcorders if you're thinking about buying one because they have a repetition of the zoom going out. So that's all I got to say for you guys today. Like I said, I'll bring you more videos. Gameplay, I don't think we got to worry about because, like I said, I already had an issue with that unless somebody tells me different. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos and I'll get my camcorder back as soon as I can.